Use website visitor intelligence to get more sales. Here you have the general summary. The first thing you do is you select a date range, and that will give you a snapshot of what's happening on your website. That includes the number of visitors, keyword phrases they've used, and visitor countries. So you can get a feel for example, how many people have come in using a certain keyword. Let's look at companies. This is one of the features that's most unique to this analytics software. You can go through and we actually identify, in some cases, the company name, the phone number, and the website address. So you can find the ones that you're curious to explore more, and you select those and you create a report. Now we're having a look here and we can see the company name, the keyword that they used to find the site, and how they found your site. So the top ones use Google, the next one used Bing. Then you can also compare and see what were those individual companies, what pages were they looking at. By looking at those individual pages and pathways that individual named customers took, we're going to start to get some really useful business intelligence and that can really support our sales process. You can see that we're looking at Sterling Insurance Group, and they have visited on a few different occasions, and we're having a look at the pages they've looked at. Now, we're really interested that they looked at the Contact Us page, they've looked at software prices. All of these, those pages are signals that they're interested in buying. So let's see what they did on their second visit. They've come back again. This time they've still spent about 10 minutes looking at one page. And the Contact Us page. So one thing that we could do is we could go back and check our inquiry log to see, did we get an email from them? Visited pages is very useful. It will show you a breakdown of all of your pages on your website, and you can get a feel for which pages are getting you the most traffic. It can also help you identify pages that are weak or that your marketing campaigns aren't effective, and you can strengthen those websites. Or say you might decide, I'm going to schedule some tweets to try to drive some more traffic to a particular page about a product or service. So in this case, we're going to take one of these pages that doesn't have very many website visitors, and we're going to drill down a little bit further and see what those visitors, what happened, what actions did they take. And by drilling down further, we see that we've got a couple people here who are from the Philippines. One of them, you can see it's got a thank you page, which is the response to show that they had submitted a form. So we're interested in this download page. Why aren't the people spending time on it? So by clicking on the common visitor paths, we can take a sample of the visitor paths we're interested in, and we can create a report. So you can see here that we're just ticking some of the ones with the download page, and we just scroll down to the bottom and we create our report. Now we can go in and look a little bit further here. Now you can see that right away that top thing, someone had looked for quite a few pages. We can see that we've got some thank you pages there. And we can also see that there are some pages where people are barely even looking at it, and then they're timing out. So we can also look at the exit pages. If we see that there's a page where people are exiting frequently, it's a sign that something's not quite right with that website. Maybe our form isn't working correctly. Maybe they're worried about submitting their details for some reason. So we need to go have a look at that page and see how we can strengthen it. And we can test and experiment with making updates and changes to that page and improvements to that page. And then we can come back and see whether we get people to spend more time on that page. Do we get more submissions? Get more effective with your marketing by matching your sources and your referrers so you can see where your website traffic's coming from. So say you're spending some time on a social media campaign, you see you've got some traffic that's come from Facebook and LinkedIn. Know what are those people doing when they click through. Facebook will tell you, yeah, you had X number of clicks, but what are they doing when they arrive at your site? Keyword phrases, so important for any website. You can check out what are people using to find your site, what are they searching for. Want to know the companies visiting your website. If you want to be able to make follow-up communications, go to OfficeHounds and fill out the form to get yourself a trial. 30-day free trial on the OfficeHounds website.